What is up, you guys? For today's video, we are going to be using the Morphe Hotspot palette. Over on Instagram, I asked you guys which Morphe palette you would like to see me use next. And also, if you do not follow me on Instagram, you definitely should. I post 7 days a week with a ton of tutorials over on there. And my Instagram account is @lethal_kitten. But anyways, on my stories, I asked you guys which palette you guys would like me to use next. I gave you the options of Such a Gem, which is the most beautiful purple palette, and Boss Mood, which is kind of like a green, kind of like grungy palette, or this one. And this one definitely won because a lot of you guys DM me, like, you're like, girl, can you start using it more? Nobody's using this palette. I was like, girl, I got you. Because honestly, I just love the color story of this one. It is literally so beautiful. It's one of those ones that literally screams summer to me. I don't know if you guys are like that too. But I just really enjoy like the blues in here and the reds. They are so beautiful. And if you'd like to see my original review on this palette, I will link it in the description box down below for you. And I'll keep it real, it wasn't like the best palette I've ever used. However, this time we are going to be using a different primer, and I want to see if that makes a difference for me. However, before we jump into it, I would really appreciate if you hit that subscribe button down below and gave this video a like. And also, before we jump into it, in the comments down below, let me know what your favorite Morphe palette is. For me personally, right now, it is definitely Such a Gem. It is just so beautiful, and I love purple so much. Maybe after doing this video, it'll be this one, but we shall see. So for eyeshadow primer today, you probably guessed it, we are going to be going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Eye Primer, literally my obsession right now. And I'm just using about a pea-sized amount on the back of my hand. I actually did that earlier. I forgot I was going to film that part. But I'm just going to take a fluffy brush and start applying this to my lid. What I like to do is like really press it on, and then I buff out the edges. Ooh, I keep on looking at this palette and I'm like, what color do I want to go into? Because this blue always screams my name. So we are actually going to be going in with this one because I just can't help myself. It is called Ocean Drive. And then with this shade, I'm just going to be applying it into my crease. And then doing little circular motions to blend it outwards. And I'm also using it to round out my outer V. I seriously can never get over this color though. It is just so pretty. I don't know if you guys are like that too, but I really love a good blue. And this one is honestly so gorgeous. And not to mention, it is really pigmented. I honestly do not remember having like this good of an experience with this blue shade the last time that I used it. Like, I honestly feel like that Anastasia primer makes such a difference when I use it. But with that though, the next shade that we are going to be going in with is called Real Deal. It's a beautiful like deep sea kind of like bluish green shade. So with this shade, I'm just going to be applying it into my crease, doing a back and forth motion just to get that pigment down. And then I'm doing little circular motions to blend it into that teal shade. But girl, that pigment though, like you barely need like anything on your brush with these two shades, and it is like instant payoff. Like, ooh girl, I am shook. So since your girl hates harsh lines in her crease, as you can see, I kind of messed it up a little bit. I'm just going to take a little bit more of Ocean Drive on that brush that we used earlier, and I'm just doing like little circular motions over that harsh line of that darker blue. And this will also help blend the two colors together. Ooh, I love that. Ooh, I love those colors together. It's giving me like deep sea mermaid type of vibes. I'm still trying to figure out what kind of look I want to do. I'm thinking like deep sea mermaid, you know, like siren, you know, just kind of a little bit more on the grungy side. I still haven't figured out what kind of look I want to do. But the next shade that we are going to be going in with though is called Wave Maker. And then on this Morphe M507 brush, I'm just applying this into my outer V crease area. I'm only going about halfway in my crease as well, and I'm using it to round out my outer V. I seriously love that shade so much. It is so pretty. It's really hard to find really nice deeper navy shades because a lot of times they either look really black or they just kind of have like a weird texture to them, and they are so tricky to use. But this one's actually really nice. If you are looking for a shade very similar, I highly recommend checking out this palette just for the shade. I almost did a cut crease and I was like, you know what? I want to do something a little bit more earthy and grungy today. And honestly, I just don't feel like dealing with a cut crease. I don't know if you guys get like that too. But the next shade that we are going to be using is one that I think is just super special in this palette. And it is called Poppy. And I think that is just like the funniest name because Poppy has a lot of money because this is literally the shade of gold. And using my Sigma E55 dampened, I'm just going to be applying this to my lid. I haven't used this shade before, but dang, I've swatched it so many times because it's honestly so beautiful. But like, bitch, that's so good. Look at it. It's like a gold, but it has like a little bit of a green to it. Oh my gosh, like I am living for it. Like, look at how pretty that is. Not to mention, it is so crazy metallic in real life. So after applying the gold, I did get a little too high up in certain spots, and the shimmer, it just kind of looks a little uneven. So what I'm going to do is just take that Morphe M507 brush that we used earlier and like fluff the edges of the gold. And as you can tell, Tinkerbell wants lunch. He's meowing like crazy, and it is driving me insane. So as you can see, after we applied the gold, we do have a little bit of a harsh line between the gold and all of this blue situation that we have going on. So I'm just going to take a little bit of Wave Maker on this shader brush from Luxie, and I'm going to start flicking it inwards in this outer third of my eye, just to blend the blues in with that gold. And I'm really like pressing it down and then flicking it inwards. And you really want to make sure that you are doing this only in the outer third, otherwise it'll really close up the eyes. So here's where I'm at right now with the look, and girl, I am obsessed with it. I think it is just so beautiful. Normally I'm not like a gold kind of gal, but I am living for this gold shade paired with the blue. It is just so beautiful. Not to mention this gold has like a really unique kind of vibe to it. It has like a little hint of green to it. I don't know if you can see it, but it's just so stunning in person, and it has like a really cool kind of like shift to it too. But with that though, off camera, I'm just going to apply like my foundation, my concealer, and all of that. Ooh, girl, like I am literally obsessed with this look. Like you guys have no idea. Normally I hate gold eyeshadow on me. I don't know what it is, but I'm just not a fan of gold. However, this look is hitting me like real good, and I really enjoy how it's turning out. But I also wanted to share with you guys the lip combination that I did today because I am obsessed. And what I did was I went in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in the shade Dusty Rose. If you guys are new to my channel, this is my all-time like ride or die holy grail liquid lipstick. I absolutely love it. And if you are into mauve liquid lipsticks, you will definitely enjoy this one. And what I did a little bit different is I went in with this Morphe lip crayon in the shade TLC and did it right in the center of my lips. And oh my gosh, it is just so comfortable. I was really shook by it. This is my second time using it too, and I don't know, there's just something about the formula that I really enjoy. It's like matte, but it's like comfortable, and it's not dry either, so I cannot wait to use this one more. So we are going to start working on the lower lash line just to get everything really balanced, but the shade that we are going to be going in with is the first one that we use, called Ocean Drive. And then using this tiny little Sigma E36 blending brush, I'm just going to put this really lightly underneath the eye. You could do like the full-on like dark black eyeliner blended out with like a blue shadow, but I don't know, I just want something a little bit lighter today. And last but not least, for the inner corner highlight, we are going to be going in with this super beautiful kind of like shimmery icy shade called Ripple Effect. Using this dampened Sigma brush, I'm just going to be applying this into my inner corner as well as underneath the inner tear duct area to open up the eye. Ooh, that's pretty. It's kind of like a yellowy kind of like ice shade, but it also has like a little bit of a blue to it. It's super unique. I really love it paired with this look though. Like, dang girl, that's pretty. So here's the finished look using the Morphe Hotspot palette, and girl, I am obsessed with this look. Seriously, I cannot get enough of it. It's giving me like deep sea mermaid, siren type of vibes. I feel like this look would be honestly perfect for summer, especially if you are into smoky eyes like myself. I don't know, I just had a really great experience with this palette today, which really shocked me because the first time that I used it, it definitely was not my favorite. And I definitely want to say it was probably that Anastasia Beverly Hills eye primer that I used today because I didn't change out anything else other than that. And for some odd reason, every time I use that eye primer, I have such a great experience with eyeshadows. But either way though, in the comments down below, let me know what you think about this look. And also, if you haven't already, I would really appreciate if you hit that subscribe button down below. And if you'd like to follow me on Instagram, my Instagram account is @lethal_kitten. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!